quick guide on how to meditate. This one is going to be a Preach with Prak version, and divided this video into 3 sections. The first section, what you will need for meditation. The second section is what you're going to do during meditation. And the third section is what you can expect from investing your time or giving your time to meditation. Access to a quiet place where you can sit. A timer. What you're going to do during meditation. Close your eyes. Sit still. You've set your timer. What you can expect from meditation. Getting better at learning how to sit still and being still with your mind, your instincts do get sharper. Finding a relief. Hey, and welcome to another segment with me, Prak, at Preach with Prak. How are you guys doing? In this video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you a quick guide on how to meditate. I know I have mentioned meditation in my previous videos. I know meditation now is become more mainstream. A lot of celebrities and influencers do talk about it, and corporate seminars as well. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what has worked for me, what I've read in books, and what I've heard from other people who practice meditation, what has worked for them. Of course, there are a million ways to meditate. Just like there's a million ways to exercise, or just like there's a million ways to learn how to code or learn a foreign language. This one is going to be a Preach with Prak version of meditation. I went ahead and divided this video into 3 sections. The first section is what you will need for meditation. The second section is what you're going to do during meditation. And the third section is what you can expect from investing your time or giving your time to meditation. The first one is what you're going to need. You're going to need access to a quiet place. So it helps to do it in the morning when everybody's probably still sleeping. Now, if you live in a city, or if you're never able to really access a completely quiet place, that's okay as well, because over time you will learn to tune out the background noise. Over time you'll learn to tune out the noise, the external noise, and just get in your head. The second item you will need is a place where you can sit. Sitting on the floor helps. Sitting cross-legged can also be beneficial. Sitting up against the wall is also fine. Laying down may put you to sleep initially, so I would suggest avoiding laying down, but you can initially to get you started. Sitting on a chair is also fine. And the third item you will need is a timer. A timer that you can set to remind you to come out of your meditation. And that is one thought you can avoid while you're meditating, is how long has it been, because you've set the timer to 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, however long you begin to devote your time to meditation. So these are the 3 items I can think of that you're going to need. Again, so they are a quiet place, a place to sit, and a timer. So now we can go ahead and discuss what you're going to do during meditation. You're going to go ahead and first close your eyes. It helps to close your eyes. When our eyes are open, we are still calculating the space that we are in, the depth of items that are in this space, the distance. So when you close your eyes, you are minimizing one of your senses. It does help. And with your eyes closed, you're going to look in between your eyes, slightly in your forehead area. Now you may be thinking, my eyes are closed, how can you expect me to look? So when we sleep, we have our eyes closed, but we are sort of hibernating our body. We're shutting down the system in a way. But when you're meditating, your eyes, even with your eyes closed, you will find yourself asking, where am I going to look? Because you are active and you're awake. So it helps to look again in between your eyes, slightly above in the forehead area, right around here. And then you're going to sit still. You've set your timer for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You're just going to try to sit still. Initially, you may have a difficult time sitting still. Initially, you may think about sneezing, coughing, scratching that itch that's bugging you on your arm, on your neck, in your face, whatever. Initially that will happen, but just over time you will learn to tune out that sense. So now that you're sitting still with your eyes closed, you will hear your thoughts being amplified. You will find yourself listening to your thoughts. Your thoughts can be simply your daily routine. Your thoughts can be the last scene from the the series you just finished, or your thoughts can be this worry that you have. And these thoughts will be loud, and they will be amplified, and they'll be repetitive. Rather than fighting these thoughts, just let these thoughts play out. Just let them go play out, because over time you will learn to tune them out. You will learn to dim the volume of these thoughts. It helps to plant new thoughts. It helps to plant thoughts that you are looking forward to, such as a skill that you're hoping to develop, such as an activity you're looking forward to. It helps to plant these thoughts. But what your ultimate goal ought to be during a meditation session is to simply be still with your thoughts. If you remember from the 10 Commandments for your mind, I've shared the analogy that our mind is like a horse, and you are the rider of that horse. So rather than straying the horse in a particular direction, whether it's good or bad, rather than straying with your horse towards the field of thoughts, simply be still with your thoughts. As in, you have no thoughts circulating in your meditation session. You're simply focused on the space in between your eyes on your forehead. You're simply focused on that. Now, of course, that is the ultimate peak of a meditation session. So that is why meditation is a practice. It takes time. Initially, you may simply just begin by trying to commit to it for 2 minutes, trying to sit still for 2 minutes, right? That's going to be one of the first obstacles you will overcome. Then would be listening to your thoughts. Then will be dimming out and tuning out the thoughts that don't serve you. Then it'll be tuning out the thoughts that you look forward to. And then it'll simply be focusing in the space in between your eyes on your forehead. So now that I've shared with you what to do during meditation, let me go ahead and now transition to what you can expect from meditation. You can expect to find yourself getting better at learning how to sit still and being still with your mind over a longer period of time. Let's just say you begin with 2 minutes, then you will find yourself getting better and moving up to 5 minutes, then 10 minutes. I feel that 20 minutes on a daily basis is a fairly good routine. Maybe twice a day is also great if you can afford the time, if you can afford the space. The second item that you will notice by committing to meditation is your instincts do get sharper. You will get better at distinguishing between signal and noise. Noise can be described as suggestions from your environment, whether it's your friends, your family members, the TV, that serve to distract you. And signal is, again, suggestions, ideas from your environment that serve to help you. So you get better at distinguishing between signal and noise the more you commit to meditation. And by commit to meditation, I mean you are meditating on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, for months, for years. Your instincts do get sharper, and I'm unable to show you what that's like. The only way you can tell, the only way you can actually measure the change is by simply experiencing it. And finally, one last item that you can consider to expect from committing to meditation is finding a relief in meditation. The more time you give to meditation, whether it's on a daily basis, weekly basis, over years, the more you give to that time of listening to your thoughts, of being still with your mind, you will see that you find some form of relief. It'll feel like a refresh. Do you know the refresh button on your computer screen or on your phone? It just resets the entire interface. It simply serves as a reset. So you will learn to see that once you begin to commit and you get better at meditation, you will see that you will find some form of relief in it, and you will look forward to it. So that was my quick guide on how to meditate. If you've made it to this point of the video, it must be because you are considering meditation. So I hope you do begin to meditate. And I would love to hear how any of these tips have served you, and what comments, questions, and suggestions you had as you consider adding meditation to your daily routine or your weekly routine. If you do know anybody who could utilize the benefits of this video, please remember to share this video. If you did appreciate the wellness message behind this video, please go ahead and like this video. And of course, if you like such content, you know what to do. It's called hit that subscribe button. This has been Prak with Preach with Prak, just bringing you another wellness message. Thank you. Want more of Preach with Prak? How about you go ahead and subscribe to our Rise and Shine to Your Purpose newsletter, available only on preachwithprak.com. Here I'll provide you a weekly message to guide you throughout the week and check in with you with a wellness questionnaire. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to Rise and Shine to Your Purpose newsletter, available only on preachwithprak.com. Finding our purpose is like finding a root on the ground. Initially, you are unable to tell what that root is meant to do. But when you give it the opportunity to grow, to bloom, when you give it the time, care, and attention, you will see what that root is meant to be all along.